How you feeling?
I'm feeling good and I'm feeling blessed.
You feeling stronger every time out, or can you just give us a sense for how you're gaining on your health a little bit?
I just think I feel basketball is a rhythm sport. So once you get back and you get in the flow of things, a lot of practice, and as hard as you practice, it still can't mimic game time. So just got to get back, get your flow of reps going, and just get the feel of the game going back. But as far as me feeling, I'm feeling good. And I just enjoy being out there with those guys.
Yeah, no doubt. I think Seton Hall, we scored the ball, pretty well in the 70s or whatever the score was, but the ball wasn't moving much. I think me and Ryan just dribbled out most of the possessions. If it wasn't me, it was him, and vice versa. So we wanted to get back to, sharing the ball, getting some ball movement, getting some player movement, shaking the defense up, getting some ball reversals, and then getting some easy baskets. I think tonight we had a bunch of easy baskets, bunch of layups and wide open threes, and then obviously you get to the line that much, you're setting yourself up for good things.
Were you guys doing anything to draw fouls or just be a step ahead of them?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I feel like we do the same thing every game, and sometimes they call it and sometimes they don't. So we just try to stay consistent with our play, and if they're not calling it, we try to adjust. If they are calling it, we get even more aggressive. And I think tonight, from the start of the game, they were pretty much calling, how we were told they were going to call it, this year. On the other end of the spectrum, last Saturday wasn't very much of it at all. So we just got to adjust and play through it. And as players, don't let it affect your game. Just keep pushing through and don't make excuses.
Sometimes when you get a lot of fouls like that, no team can get into a flow. How are you able to keep the offense, the games kind of going like that?
Well, we get into the line, so we're still putting points on the board. Whereas on the other end, if you're the team that's fouling, you're not. The team is scoring on you and is chopping up your offense. You're not getting transition, easy baskets. So in the flow of the game, we still got easy points. And then, getting to the line like that, you're still able to put points on the board. So some of those possessions where you don't have good rhythm, you still have a cushion from the free throws you made previously.
So for tonight, when the ball's moving more, does that really benefit the big men?
Yeah, I think it gives them more space. I think when guys demand the ball and have a presence down there, it helps the whole team. I know it helps me a ton. And we just try to reward those guys when they work and get open, and I think Shaq set the tone again, and then Anton was able to come in and get some baskets down there, one-on-one. Really, with all our movement, they weren't able to help much.
It seems to me Anton was more decisive. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. Look, I'm just being patient. We're being patient with them. I don't think anybody has any type of expectations for him after going through what he went through. I was happy that he even tried to play against Seton Hall. And, that was just a process of him getting his rhythm back and getting his feel. And, it's going to take some time, but I thought he looked really good tonight.
Fred, Coach said he thought this is the best you played this year. How are you feeling kind of 5 games back now after the hamstring and the injury?
Tonight I felt good. The other night I didn't, and it's just kind of back and forth. I'm just trying to stay persistent and stay the course. It's a weird thing. I've never dealt with it before, so I'm learning as I go. Felt pretty good tonight. I think that's the most burst I've shown in a while, so was able to get some confidence in my legs there. But just got to continue rehabbing and getting stronger and keep trying to get this thing back healthy.
Fred, maybe Brian can correct me on this, but I think 100 career wins now for you today. Does it seem like 100? Did you feel like you've done this 100 times?
I don't know. I don't really count. I don't keep track. It feels like my freshman year was yesterday, so it's been a blur. Obviously I'd like to have 5 more wins at this point, with those losses we dropped already, but it is what it is. We just got to continue grinding, keep building on these wins, building on each day, getting better. And this team, it's going to be a process. It's going to be a lot of hard work, and we're just putting our heads down and trying to get better each day.
Along the same lines, Ron, where do you see this basketball team at your current situation at 6-5?
I think we're making the right stride. This week was kind of an offensive week. Marshall's big on defense and rebounding. we worked on a lot of our breakdown offenses, trying to be more productive, trying to get ball reversals, putting the pressure on the defense a little better. And tonight I think we did that. Obviously scoring that many points showed that when, like Fred said, when we're trying to be patient on offense and get the ball clicking around the perimeter and having Anton out there to space the floor out even better for the perimeter guys helps a bunch too.